For sure.
Okay.
We're live. Hi, everybody.
Great way to start.
Welcome back to Tales of the Witch Boy. It's been a couple weeks, and it is good to be back. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to jumping in at a very interesting session. Yeah, whoa. Okay. We also have... a lot happened last time. That was kind of intense. And so, yeah. How are we all doing? Players, how are you all?
It's my Friday. I'm having a great time.
Nice.
Happy Monday, Friday.
Thank you.
Happy Monday, Friday. I'm like deep in like weird jokes now. I don't know why that conversation like absolutely shot me into like weird joke territory about like
Stay there. Welcome.
Welcome.
We'll take you as you are.
Live in the
Have
space.
Have you guys heard of that joke where it's like, hey, I'm a lesbian. I thought you were American.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I needed to expel that from my brain. Okay. I'm glad we all know. Okay.
I thought you were American.
I thought you were American.
That's almost as bad as how many is a Brazilian?
Woof.
Yeah.
In other news, what are those?
Vintage. Icon has vintage memes.
Yes.
We have to go deeper. We have to go deeper.
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm glad.
How are
I don't
you
have
doing?
anything
Emma?
interesting to say. Yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm doing okay. I've had a headache today, so I'm a little slower than normal, but I'm actually doing pretty well. I had a nice weekend, and things are going well. Thanks for asking. This music's pretty intense, huh? I think it fits though.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Well, let's catch everybody up on what happened last time. So, holy cow, this person who you tried to capture,
Drask,
was like possessed by something and is now reading as a witch.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
That's important.
We have yet another witch boy.
We have the second ever witch boy. Although I guess he's not technically a boy, but he's like...
They could be non-binary. We don't know that. We never
true.
asked.
That's true.
That's true.
Dude.
Yes. So, Drask is... They pushed you all back with this cloudy, smoky energy that, like... knocked some of you down. And then some smoky energy came out of Drask and like kind of called him a failure. And then said it was, yeah, and then said you will cease to be what you were and you will now be what you are, or something along those lines. It was very cryptic. And
too cryptic for any of us to fully remember.
Yeah.
It's just so, like, imagine going out into this storm, like a storm, and you hear the thunders, like, boom, boom, you're a little bitch, boom.
And then...
Actually, have you ever been to a Midwest storm? Like, have you ever been in one of those?
Boom,
But
you're a little bitch.
The whole time.
And then after this, like, smoky cloud, like, combined with Drask, an animal flew out of the woods and circled around Drask And Lucigia and Remy immediately recognize this as a witch's familiar. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't remember what that animal was. Does anybody remember?
I did not write it down.
Neither did I. I actually don't remember something.
I don't
flying
remember
out of
you
the
mentioning
woods.
it, so I feel like you can just start here afresh.
All right. So I'm sure that I gave it a different animal last time. Actually, let me think. Nope. I know what it was. It was a crow or a raven.
That's right. That's right.
So one of those two birds flew down and landed on Drask's shoulder, and now it seems as if Drask is a witch. And combat continues at the top of the round with Thistlebranch.
Oh,
Thank God.
cool.
And Thistlebranch, you are at the moment.
Yeah.
You are
I'm
something.
prone.
You are prone, flat-footed, and drained.
Still
one.
drained from those fuckers we fought in the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going amazing at the moment for Thistle, but
Yeah.
she is going to stand up. So I'm going to not be prone. I believe that's one action, yes?
That is one action, yes.
It looks like I'm right next to this person, yeah?
Correct.
And it also appears that I am flanking with Sagafa.
It does appear so.
That's a dock to the AC, right? Not to...
Yeah, so they are
plus my roll.
flat-footed.
Okay, cool. I like that. I have two actions I can spend here. Honestly, I'm going to be doing better with this one. Let's do a strike.
Okay, let's do it.
I rolled a 27 to hit.
That'll do it.
All right. 12 damage.
Okay, noted.
And let's go for a second. Yeah, let's go for a second strike. Let's just start sinking my teeth in. Or, well, completely whiff it at 8.
Okay. Oh,
Sure.
you know what? Hang on a sec. Need to change a few things. Alright, so it was 27 to hit, and then the second one did not hit, correct?
Correct. So
Alright.
just a total of 12 damage.
Got it.
That striking rune makes a lot of difference.
It really does. That is possibly the best low-level item you can get reasonably easily.
Thank you. I'm a melee character now.
Nice. Alright, it is...
and yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. It is now Sagafa and Pitalis. What do you do? Oh, were you commanded to, like, get down?
Yes, I am kneeling. Sorry. I'm kneeling in front of Lishija, I think. She told me to kneel. And so far, Drask is still under the impression that I'm on his side. I think... Do I have to do something to be uncommanded? Or is that just the last turn I spent kneeling?
Yeah, the duration is until the end of your next turn, which would be this one.
So I'm still kneeling.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't mean that I can't do other things. So, I'd like to use one action to cast Shield. It's just a cantrip, but it, I'm chose it as my, I forgot what it's called, but my spell that I can cast at heightened levels. So, I can cast it up to still only a hardness of 5, I think.
Okay.
But so I've got that shield, and then Petalis, I think, is going to I think Petalis, I don't know, do I have like a mental connection? Can I tell him what to do?
So I think
okay.
commanded, you were only commanded to kneel. I think if you would like, you could still speak unless...
Okay, I'm gonna tell Petalis, to guard towards Lishija. Like, he's gonna have his vines up, but he's not gonna actually do anything. And then, I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Okay.
I don't wanna attack any of my friends, but I also don't want to give myself away to this guy and be a target.
Okay, sounds good. Well then. Next up is Gandry. Gandry was pushed back, but not knocked prone. And he's gonna go back in and attempt to attack, because that's what this big boy does best. He will. Alright. What are we gonna do? Dude, Gandry is such a fun character sheet. I'm so happy with how I built this character. Alright. He will... He's gonna step in. And he's gonna power attack. Or wait, do I want to do exacting strike? No, we're just gonna power attack. So, dueling spear. That's a 24 to hit, which will hit. Damage. Alright, power attack. Extra die of weapon damage. So we're gonna add another d8. 12 points of piercing damage against this wizard.
Remind me, what was the wizard's name again?
Drask.
Drask with a D.
D, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
That is Gandry's full turn. He moved and he power attacked, which is 2 actions. Then we've got Remy. Remy will give up 1 action to provide his bat with 2 actions. First action, bat support benefit. Your bat flaps around your foe's arms and faces, getting in the way of their attacks. Until the start of your next turn, a creature in your bat's reach that you damage with strikes takes a -1 circumstance penalty to their attack roll. Okay, bat moves into the same square and begins flapping its wings. Then Remy will move up. Wait. Yeah, Remy's gonna pull his scythe. No, he's not. That's dumb. No, he's gonna pull his scythe, and then he's gonna step in. And he kind of glides in. He's got this scythe out, and he's like ready to go. But he's used his full action economy, so he's not gonna do anything. Then we go to Lishija. What do you do?
May I ask what was the reason that we had to leave at dawn specifically?
That's when the ship leaves.
Can it leave earlier?
Unknown. You'd have to talk to the ship's captain, which is a possibility. But I don't think they have planned.
It's not something I know off the top of my head.
I don't think so. Because they have like a they've got a cargo manifest that they're preparing, that they're loading.
Yeah.
So it could be done. It might not be though.
Okay. I'm assessing my options.
Okay.
As a non-combative character. What do I know about Witch Ascension? Is this guy stronger now?
Give me a free occultism or religion check. Or arcana. Probably occultism or religion.
Okay. I'll take occultism. 18.
Okay. Judging by the fact that he seems possessed by a patron, and looking at like just being able to see him, he does look stronger than before. So it probably, like, Witch Ascension is probably something that has never been seen in this way before. However, looking at it now, he does look stronger than he was, and it looks as if he healed all of the damage that he took previously.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, like his wounds started closing up with that black mist. Now, granted, he has taken a considerable amount of damage since then, but when it initially happened, like, he was back to healthy, and he also doesn't look like he's in the pilot seat. So whoever is controlling him is probably a significant amount more powerful than he was as just a wizard.
Does it seem like, I don't know if I'll be able to answer this with the 18. Does it seem like whatever is possessing him is more than willing to break him?
Yes.
Okay.
Good question.
Okay. What do I do though? I'm not. Is there a way to like go after this guy and then pop back up later? Or like
Unknown.
Okay. There's no like mechanic where it's like I can delay and then when I'm done I'm back.
What do you mean? Like, you could delay, but what would happen would be you would move your initiative down to wherever you delayed.
Oh, and it would stay there?
It would stay there.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you delayed an entire round, in which
Right.
point you just lose your turn, essentially.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm running low on spells. Hey, do you need to be... What are you? What's your grappled, restrained? What's your condition?
Mine?
No, Thistle Branch.
Drained, but I don't know that there's something that you can do to help me with that at the moment.
Is it just drained? Dang it.
Currently, yeah, just drained, because the only other things were prone.
Oh.
And flat-footed was because of prone. So, if I remember correctly, drained resets once I get a day's rest. It resets when I get a day's rest. Yes. So there ain't nothing you can do to help me.
Yeah.
And I'm fine at the moment. So
I burned all my big guns.
so did I. Well, I've got
Yeah.
one big gun left, but it's not as useful as fighting.
We didn't even kill him last time. We just got it. We just embarrassed him until he gave up.
Uh-huh.
So we don't even know how strong he is.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything here.
This is a weird situation.
Yeah.
Can Puppy do anything?
No, Puppy's made to be a good little servant. Puppy doesn't have anything. I guess I'll telekinetic projectile him, but it's mostly just me experimenting to see what's happening.
Okay.
Ugh, I guess that's all I can do. Pull up my character sheet. Pull up my spell. 24 to hit.
24. Oh, yeah.
Trying to remember where on this sheet the spells are. I open the book. I look at the book. That's 1d6. Yep, 1d6. 2 damage, I think. Something like that. If there's additional mods, I don't know what they are.
Okay, 3 damage.
Warn me this would be the musical episode.
Oh, plus my spellcasting ability mod, which is plus 10, so it's 12, my bad.
12 damage.
That's a big difference.
Yeah,
That is a big
huge
difference. Okay.
That's a huge difference.
Alright, so
My bad.
initially he's at this.
Wait, 3 to 10? 3 to 12?
From 2 to
2 to
12, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
Jeez. How'd you get it?
Alright,
With
minus
spell attack
12.
Put it all into it, baby. That's all
Oh.
I got.
Minus 12. 24.
See, I went for a
Alright.
split melee spellcaster build. I guess that was my problem, huh?
Alright,
Jack of all trades.
Lushija, is that your full turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do. Yeah.
Okay. Well. You see
don't
this black cloud swirling around him. And oh boy. Oh boy.
No, I can't when you say that. It's like that.
We're doing it.
Okay, I thought we were doing it this whole time.
What is the... It's the area. Okay. Oh, shit.
We who are about to die salute you. With that laugh.
Kill my character, do it. I crave it.
Fucking dare you? No.
Not my sweet baby, no. No.
From everybody, I would like
You to take 20d6 damage.
it's, I
On a
mean,
failed save.
you joke, but like, It's definitely nowhere near that much, but is there a save for this? There has to be a save for this.
I mean,
I don't-
given what Pathfinder 2nd Edition is
No,
like, there does not necessarily have to be a save for this.
There has to be. There has to
This
be.
Pathfinder doesn't.
Basic reflex save. I need everybody to give me a reflex save, please.
Everyone
my
dodge out
worst
of the
one.
way. My shoes are covered in beads.
24.
21.
Fail.
14.
Fail.
21's a fail.
21's a fail.
Jeez.
DC
24 is a fail?
24 is a success.
It's like 22, 23, something like that.
Remy.
That makes sense. My save is like 20, and I'm only level 4, so
Yeah, I'm
that
a
makes
19.
sense.
Remy fails. Remy fails. Gandry. What happens with Gandry?
Getting people to fail saves is a pretty good strategy in 2nd edition, I feel like.
23.
the
Gandry
numbers are so
succeeds.
Nice.
Bat. Fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
Ooh, Fuzzy, let's go. Fuzzy got a 27. That's a success. Is
does
Pitalis?
need to roll? Here
Yeah.
we go.
Oh god, what are the familiar rules? Oh, I linked it to myself, I think.
Oh, Patella's got a 9.
9.
It is just a plant in a pot.
All right.
Is it bleed, death effect, disease, doom, drain, fatigue, healing, necromancy, non-lethal, paralyzed, poison, sickened, or unconscious?
No.
After all of that list, it was still a no. Oh
Can we
my
buy a
God.
vowel?
So- This black cloud centers around this man, and the black cloud begins to spark, and the smoke begins to turn into embers all throughout the cloud until the embers become a roiling fireball, and this individual casts fireball on himself
Okay.
and deals out 6d6 damage.
Oh, is it centered on himself and then it hits the rest of us?
It is centered on himself. It does hit everybody else in a 20-foot burst. So,
Does...
But it hits him too, right?
oh yeah.
Mhm.
Puppy is gone. They're
Oh.
incinerated. They're vulnerable to fire. They're incinerated.
All right. Wow. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? 13. That's it. 6d6 and I got 13.
Are you sure? You rolled enough?
114412.
Wow. That's an awful roll.
That's a horrible roll.
Hold on. I just discovered something in Foundry. Hold on. If I right-click your damage number, it gives me the option to apply the damage,
Oh.
and it just does it from the menu. Okay,
That's
anyway, sorry.
Super cool.
Really good.
So if you took half damage, you're going to take 7.
Minus, was it 13, 14, 15, 16? Which one?
13 total, 7 for
Okay.
half. So that is,
Oh.
those are his first 2 actions. And then, as a third action,
Vitalis is de-animated.
okay. As a third action, he casts Time Jump. You leap forward a few seconds in time, appearing across the battlefield in the blink of an eye. You gain 2 actions, each of which must be used to leap, stand, step, or stride. If you have an appropriate speed, blah, 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 blah. So, as his third action, he gives himself 2 more actions with Time Jump. He's gonna go. And as he takes that first step, Gandry, who is a fighter, is able to take an attack of opportunity.
Good boy.
With his dueling spear.
Yeah.
31 to hit. Let's go, Gandry.
Is that
9. Ooh. No.
Is... Oh.
9 points of damage. All right. The wizard then 5, 10, or the Drask, who's now a witch. The witchard. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He moves across the battlefield 55 feet away from Gandry. That is his turn. What do we do?
I think I'm next, right?
Yes, actually, we go to Thistle Branch. What do you do, Thistle?
I believe he's 50 feet away. We're going after him.
Okay.
That's going to take me 2 strides to get right up to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt a grapple.
Do it.
Good luck. I believe it's versus Fort DC.
Yep.
$17.
Oh. Nope. That does not do it.
That's what I've got. I have more stuff if he runs, but
Okay.
that's what I've got.
All right, we've got Sagafa and Patalis. What do you do?
Well, okay. I will cast Spiritual Weapon. It has a range of 120 feet, so it's gonna pop up next to this guy. Sorry, it's such a long spell description. D8 plus spellcasting modifier if I hit. Does 23 hit him?
It just hits.
Yes! Alright. So, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and... Oh. How do I just do damage? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, there we go. So it's 10 damage. Yeah, I can't heighten that one.
Sagafa, as you cast Magic Weapon, what does it look like?
Oh, yes. It continues to be the kind of fine gold chain collar that wraps around the neck, and it's kind of messed up. It's like a symbol of the goddess of perseverance and that whole kind of echelon of the gods, and it's kind of a symbol of unity, it seems like, among the gods, but she's gonna use it to kill this guy.
So is it like wrapping around his neck or something?
Yeah, it's like choking him. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a collar.
Yeah. And as the collar wraps around him, it chokes him and he dies. And as his body falls to the ground, he falls to his knees, his back facing Thistlebranch, and he begins to fall to his side. As he does so, just before his body hits the ground, it bursts into black smoke. And that black smoke rushes directly at you, Sagafa, going through Thistlebranch. And the black smoke stops eye to eye with you, Sagafa. And you see that there is a skull etched into this black smoke. And it's looking you over, up and down. And then it looks to your left, to Remy, and looks Remy up and down. And it says, "Soon you will join me, young one." And then it dissipates into the air, and the body of the wizard is left behind, dead, next to Thistle.
Well, that was...
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Does it use its action to disappear? There's some bullshit I want to try, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I would say it kind of, as a reaction, as the death, it's almost like there's a, so this is how I'm imagining it. There's an ability called Spurred by Death. And it's almost as if that ability has triggered as this witch dies. And it moves up to Sagafa. And then, yes, it would be attempting to use an action to disappear.
So I don't get a turn before it disappears, because it's using its action.
What would you like to try?
I want to reach spell status, so I know on the smoke, so I know its location, its status, and like where it is, to try and get a beat on where Bethar is.
Okay. I don't think you have time.
Okay.
It does happen very quickly. Well, you know what? No, I'll give you a... Give me a reflex save. If you give me a successful reflex save, then I will allow you to try that.
Are y'all ready for some bullshit?
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Captain.
12!
12. Okay.
Not my greatest stat.
I don't think it will give you enough time to react.
Got it.
Yeah. But you see this skull approach Sagatha, look her up and down, and then shift, swivel, look at Remy, and say, "Soon you will join me, young one." And then disappear into the breeze.
That did not go as planned.
Remy falls down backward and like droops his head. Whoa. Did you guys feel that?
No. Feel what? What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's Maybe it's just me. I just feel really, like, tired right now.
Hmm.
Can I make a religion check, maybe?
Sure.
Yeah, like see if he's evil now.
Sure.
It's not my best stat, but 15?
Only 14.
Neither of you
Oh, I'm
think
so
that Remy is, like, exuding any sort of evil energies. I think, Lashija, you would also see, like you've done this before. You've detected alignment type things, I believe, on other people. Um, I don't think anybody notices anything evil about Remy. He just seems drained. Like,
Hmm.
potentially something to do with his patron.
I'm gonna make a nature check then. I want to see his condition physically. That's even worse, 13.
I mean, he's a little bit beat up from the fight. Like, he doesn't look great.
Mhm.
He's at 9 hit points.
None of us look great right now.
Yeah, 9 out of
I'm not doing too
36.
bad.
And
Physically.
yeah, like he seems physically like no different than he would normally be at like 9 HP.
Mhm.
So he doesn't look great, but also there's something else that, like, maybe even if just like momentarily or briefly happened to him.
Mm.
Yeah, there's something there. Maybe not anymore.
Lishijia is compartmentalizing all of her feelings, and she looks at the group and she says, "Ship, we're going to the ship now. Sugafa, come on, get up.
Okay, thank you.
Remy, come
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Thistle Branch? Sir Gandry,
Yeah,
I'm here. Yes.
could
I'm
you
gonna loot
please
the body
go-
real quick.
All right.
It
Well-
was in jail. He was in jail. What do you think he has on him?
Well, let's see if they missed anything. I loot the body.
What can I do?
Please take Sugafa and Remy back to the ship. I'll speak with the sheriff and
Oh, okay.
update him on everything that's happened.
Oh, okay. Yes. Come on, everyone. Let's get back to the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna pile Petalis back on my hat. And
Vitalis is like kind of drooping off to the side a little bit, or like,
Yeah.
oh, is
He's-
Puppy
he's-
just gone?
Yeah, she has to make a new one, so.
Okay.
we'll find you some really nice paper. I think as Gandry, if he's gonna just like lead us back, I think I'm gonna just give Remy a little hug and tell him hey buddy, that skull thing was kind of scary and it seemed to take an interest in you, just like all the other bad guys in this dang land, everywhere, all the realms. So just let me know if you're feeling any kind of influence or if you're having trouble with the All-Mother. You can talk to me about it. I just don't want you to feel like you're alone, buddy.
Yeah, no, thanks. I don't really know what happened. I don't think he like did anything to me, but this is kind of like speculation, I guess. So I don't really know, but it kind of felt like he. Okay, you know how when you like sometimes you're like running and your friend plays a trick on you and they like trip you while you're running, and then you like fall when you get tripped, right? And then your friend, like, they help you up and they help you get up and they say, well, like you okay? Like, hey, I was just messing around with you, right?
Right, sure.
Has it ever happened to you? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But like it kind of felt like that happened to the All Mother.
Whoa, like somebody tripped her?
Yeah, like just after the fog disappeared or the smoke disappeared, it kind of felt like maybe the All Mother was like, it sounds so silly, she's a literal god. Um, but it kind of felt like somebody tripped her and then just kind of went on with their business. Um, yeah.
That's a very uncomfortable thought.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I don't know. I'll talk to Lishiji about it later.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about patrons. I just kind of woke up magical. But I do know that gods are gods, but they're not always infallible, right? They're still beings, and I think they need us as much as we need them. So, maybe just keep an eye on her because she needs you too.
Thanks. Yeah, okay. As you say that, while Patalis doesn't fully heal or anything, Patalis does gain 1 HP as an extra flower grows on their person.
Oh, what color is it? I wouldn't know. It's on my hat.
Okay. I think it's probably orange.
Nice. I like that.
Lucigia, what are you doing?
Thistle Branch, do you need assistance?
Well, did I find anything?
You did not.
What did you... Can I aid and nudge fate on this?
Sure.
What did
I
you
haven't
roll,
made a check
nature?
yet.
Oh.
I mean, so I will say, I mean, as you look over the body, like you can look over it pretty thoroughly. You don't find anything that you didn't find before.
Okay. And we pretty much cleaned him of most everything when we stole his lunch money the first time, so I'm going to just kind of leave him there and look him over for a second. And leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should go back to the ship. Maybe talk to the sheriff first. Just let him.
I'll meet you at the ship.
Yeah. Okay. I go back to the ship.
I quickly find the sheriff. I just message into the trees until I get a response from him. And then I message him, the culprit has been killed by their god. His body is in the field by the outhouse. We weren't able to stop him before the worst happened. We apologize for not being able to, for not allowing you to extract your own justice. We were too late.
You see a head pop up out of the tall grass.
That's right. We've been here the whole time.
Yeah, probably about 90 to 100 feet away, trying to give you some space. And you see kind of this head slither up out of the grass and look at you, give you a little tip of his hat, nod, and then he begins to walk over.
I cast... Can I say I cast light in an area like a blade of grass near, or a rock near the body, but not on the body, so that he can find it?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that so he knows, and then I don't really want to have a conversation with him. I want to go to the ship.
Yeah, as you walk away, he shouts, "Safe travels, friend."
I continue towards the ship.
All right.
Am I still within the general vicinity? Has this been not long enough for me to have actually really left?
Up to you.
Sure. If I hear the sheriff, I want to stop him just for a second.
Okay.
and then I'm going to take off one of my earrings and unfasten a feather from it and hand it to the sheriff and say, I don't really have the time to deliver this personally, but if you could give this to the little girl we saved from the cave, I think it would look pretty on her.
I'll make it happen, friend. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I'll leave.
Oh. You all arrive back at the ship. Things...
Real quick. Where's the raven?
Ooh. The raven is dead next to the
Oh.
body of the
Rip.
man.
No way did the
Fine.
raven survive that fireball.
This is a little morbid, but is it possible for Li Shijia to take the raven?
Sure.
Okay, I mage hand the raven. It looks weird. I use my hand to like make the motion rather than my fan, and I carry the raven with me.
Yeah, it is pretty burnt. It's the feathers are gone. You are essentially at this point grabbing a and I think
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah,
I was
I
about
think
to say rotisserie raven.
Yeah, Sagafa, you are correct. It actually would be probably in the square where the fireball occurred. So, yeah. But,
What a jerk, man.
yeah, you're able to grab this. It's a
Roasting his own raven.
mangled mess, and there are no feathers. But you do have the raven. And you all make your way back to the ship. Once you arrive, everything seems eerily unchanged. Everything seems eerily unaffected after this dark, terrifying run-in that you had with, like, a dark god? Question mark? Or at least someone who was a patron of a dark god. And everything seems fine on the ship. The crew is moving boxes, crates, cargo. They wave you down. Welcome back, friends. And they get you back on board. And it just seems like such a momentous occasion that just happened for all of you went completely unnoticed by everyone else. What do you do when you get back to the ship?
Is there like a private room that's slightly big that we could use?
You all have a tent. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's the hold that there's a separation between the bunks and the cargo hold, and I would say most of the crew at the moment is working to get the cargo onto the ship and like organized on the ship. So you're able to use that bunk space if you would like.
Okay. I put the raven. What do I have? I put it in my sleeve so it's like not in the way.
Okay.
How's everyone looking, by the way?
Remy looks pretty beat up.
I could maybe help a little bit with that. Sagafa, you might want to step away for a little, though.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just be right outside this. Is outside the door enough, do you think?
You need to be like 30 feet away.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, I'll count my steps. 1, 2, 3.
And once she's out of range, I will cast Heal as a 3 action.
Nice.
I should mention, just so that we're not completely ignoring this, Krieg is on the ship. Krieg is at the moment helping to carry boxes. and approaches all of you and just says, "Catch me up later." And yeah,
We look forward to it, buddy. We look forward to it.
that you all have the floor.
Do I notice the raven? Have you taken any?
I'm sure you smell the raven.
Do you smell what the raven is cooking? I'm going to approach Lishija then and say, is there any? I mean, it's unlikely, but are there any feathers remaining from the raven that are uncharred?
Ishichia looks in her sleeve. Yeah, are there any?
Maybe like one that's like half charred.
Okay. There's like a thunk as I release Mage Hand and it lands in my sleeve, and then I do Mage Hand again to pick a feather off, and then I hand it to you.
Thanks.
Then I Mage Hand it so it's not thunking in my sleeve.
Yeah, that's the right action right there.
Thunk, quoth the raven.
Nevermore.
Oh
That's the episode title.
my god. I miss the days when she wouldn't even walk in the woods because her slippers would get dirty. Oh, what a time that was.
Wait, really? She was like that?
Oh yeah, you missed it.
Oh, yeah.
You did. She had like a whole horse and all this stuff. Oh my god, there was a whole staff. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad that she didn't know me back then. Jeez, I would have been floated off the island.
I'm pretty sure she still thinks I'm just a country bumpkin, which may be true, I suppose.
Oh, I hope she thinks I'm one.
We're just talking about her like she's not
Right in front of
here.
your face, yeah.
I'm like fixing my. I'm letting you guys talk. I'm fixing my sleeve and not saying anything.
Lishija, I think someone was playing tricks on the Allmother.
Explain. Everyone, sit down. Sit down. We need to talk about this.
I'd like to sit down, yeah.
As Remy is talking, I am refastening the half-charred feather to the earring.
Okay.
I like that a lot. That's nice.
Yeah, Remy sits down on like a bench in the bunk space, and the bat kind of nuzzles up and then climbs onto his back and hangs down upside down with their claws on Remy's shoulders. And Eska kind of floats next to Remy and sits down at his feet and looks up. Anybody feel free to give me a perception check.
All day, every day.
A 22.
Except I only got a 10.
Yeah, so this is a DC
17.
15. Yeah, DC 15. You notice that Eska has like... Okay, so Eska has a number of mushrooms growing off of the top of their back. This little fungus dragon, this like first world creature, has these mushrooms growing off of its back. And one of the mushrooms looks a little bit sickly. Like, it looks a little bit withered compared to the others around it. And Remy kind of leans down and scratches Eska's chin and just says, I know, buddy. It'll get better. Okay, so Lishija, I think that, well, after that black cloud disappeared, I felt like the Allmother was like hurt somehow, but not like bad, like it kind of felt like, I told Sagafa this, but it kind of felt like somebody tripped the Allmother, and then just kind of let her sit and get up on her own, actually. and just
Like-
kind of ran away.
Like your connection was weakened, or
Oh
she
no,
was?
no, like she was just tripped, like not even weakened. Like it was kind of like someone was playing a mean joke on her. Like they ran by and they like tripped her. I don't know how to describe it, but it just kind of felt like somebody, I don't know, like tripped her. Or
Did you feel this as Bethar was speaking with you, or before, or during, or after?
just after.
After he spoke with you.
Yeah, and then he disappeared. And then as he disappeared, it kind of felt like maybe it was him. I mean, I guess it's kind of speculation, but like it makes sense. Maybe he tripped her.
I want to point out, to just kind of like indicate Eska and say, I just healed everyone. That didn't get better, did it?
Well, I don't think Eska's really hurt. I think that's kind of a sign of what maybe happened to the Allmother. Like, you know, when you fall and you like scrape your arm or something. Eska's basically a connection to the Allmother for me. Maybe when the Allmother tripped, she scraped her arm.
Do you feel your power connection waning?
No, not at all. I'm just as strong as I was before, and I think Eska is too, and I think the Allmother is too. I just kind of think somebody was playing a trick on the Allmother.
Is she unhappy?
I mean, I don't think she liked it.
Can I do an occultism check on if I know anything about the relationships between gods?
Sure. I think it's going to be mostly religion, but if there's a way that you want to flavor it for occultism, we can do that too.
I don't know if I'd know this, or if I have access to this. Can I? Oh,
May I offer a suggestion? And then I'm going to throw it to Sagafa or to Michaela and then to Jenna again. You could potentially be trying to like almost scry into the relationship of the gods using occultism. That could be a way that you might go about it. Michaela, go ahead, sorry.
That's very. I'd like to, if I could I try to help her with my religion?
I would be totally cool with you using religion to aid in this check if you would like. Keep in mind an aid is a DC 20.
Let's do it.
Oof.
Oh, only an 11. That means I
Okay.
rolled a 3. That's horrible.
dang.
So I think that that's a critical fail with an aid. And what that means when you're aiding someone is it's actually a -2 to the check.
Okay.
So what
Well,
does it
then-
look like as you fail this check? What do you maybe say?
I actually know a lot about the gods and religion, and I think that Bethar obviously didn't know a whole lot about him before, and I'm just rambling as she's trying to like get up in her head and like think about this stuff and be all cerebral. I'm just like trucking right through it, you know?
Okay.
Could I also, am I allowed to also cast guidance to give her back +1?
I'm okay with that.
That's just
I
just
think-
a -1.
Remy will do the same. He'll cast guidance as well.
And I'm just, I personally really like Drostia. I think that her tenets of continuing to persevere
Right.
is really just,
Right.
it adds a lot to my
So-
life. And it's
So
very
I see.
I think as
where's
Remy
my-
casts guidance, his guidance is he
Putting on noise canceling
Like a
headphones.
he casts guidance and Eska like floats up around your head, Sagafa. And he leans up to you and he's like, Sagafa, hang on a sec.
sorry. Yeah, do your thing.
God.
Well, then I'm going to make an 8 action. No, I'm just kidding.
You want to? It would
Bring
be
it down.
funny.
Go
the
for it if
thing
you
to
want.
the
Too.
objective.
It would be
No, I'm
funny.
not
You
going
should. Why not?
Because I have a +1 religion. I have like a.
You could roll a
huge chance of
19.
I could roll a
You
19 or a
could.
20, but that's like a 1 in 10 chance of helping you versus a 9 in 10 of hurting you. I'm not doing this. I will do it after you've made the check, though, just to see what would have happened.
Okay.
I'm okay with
alright,
that.
alright.
I like
I'll
that.
allow it.
Hmm.
As you're like rambling to me, I'm like trying to figure out how to connect with my god. I think there's like a half second where I just completely lose focus, where like I like make a motion as if to call Puppy to do something, but they're not here. So it's like, oh, one moment, I need to retrieve my things, and then I have to go upstairs to like grab my divination stuff, and then I have to like walk all the way back down with it.
Still talking.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try and roll these bones to see if there's like I can get an answer. I'm doing this on behalf of Remy, not for me, and like kind of as a whole, not for me. Let's do occultism. 27.
Incredible. But it could have been a 28.
You did it! You did it!
I love it. I love it.
And like after you have done it, as like understanding dawns upon you, Thistle gives you a reassuring pat on the back and is like, I knew you could do it. And it's not helpful in the slightest.
Ishijia, as you roll your bones, you feel time begin to slow. You feel that this time is different than how you have approached this in the past. You've done everything the same as you normally would, but the stakes are higher. DC 26, by the way.
Oh my god, that was crazy! Wow, one off. Imagine if I got like 25 and then you rolled like the 20 afterwards.
I aim to please.
So, you roll the bones, and we see them scatter, click, clack, click, across the wooden floor of this bunk space in this ship. And Lishija, it's almost as if you are transported away from the ship for a moment. And you see a man, impeccably dressed, standing in front of you. And you just see his profile. He's wearing a top hat. He's wearing a suit with a heeled boot, slight heel, 1 inch or 2 off the ground, like 1 inch off the ground, and he turns his face to you, and as he turns, you see skin on one half of his face and just a skeletal face on the other side. It's a skull and skin. And then you see this suit. He's, like I said, impeccably dressed. He's got a bow tie. There's a deep, deep crimson color. And he's got his, like, form-fitting slacks. And he's holding a cane on his right side, which is held by a skeletal hand.
Can he
And-
read my thoughts in this place?
I don't know. I don't think you would know that. And atop all of this, he's wearing a brimmed hat. It has like a low, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's a brimmed hat. And it's not like a top hat, but it's like the same kind of style, except it's not tall. And he looks at you, leans on his cane, says, "Welcome, my dear. It's wonderful to meet you in person."
I think in my mind, I see him and I understand that he's impeccably dressed, but my immediate thought is that why isn't he in a hanfu? He looks ridiculous.
He chuckles. "I believe you have a question for me."
Yes, I do. What happened to the All-Mother?
That's a very general question, my dear. I am assuming you mean recently, or are you asking for a more general history of our friend?
I'm asking recently. You're aware of Remy, yes?
I know the boy. I know who he is, at least.
He says the All-Mother tripped. Do you have any information on that?
No, but I might be able to help you understand more if you have a more specific question.
Did Bethar trip the All-Mother?
Yes, I believe so.
What did he do exactly?
Ah. Remember the rules of the game.
I'm not asking for myself, I'm asking on behalf of others. I think that's perfectly within the rules.
Oh, that is not my... No, you are correct. That is within the rules, but there's another rule that I go by. What is it?
Li Shijia looks surprised. She genuinely isn't sure what the answer is supposed to be.
He, snaps his fingers. And as he snaps his fingers, one side of his body goes entirely black, and the other side illuminates in this skeletal brilliance. And he says, "Yes or no? Yes or no?" It's the fun of the game.
Is justice a game to you?
No.
Can the others come here and see this?
Yes, I think they could. Would you like them here?
Yes.
Very well. Sagafa, Thistlebranch, Remy, Gandry, you all stand in what appears to be a void, except for a wooden floor that matches the same wooden floor of the bunk space in the Felicity, this airship. Before you stands this half-skeletal individual. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You have been requested.
Hello.
This is Kexon.
Oh,
Pleasure to make
Oh,
your
thank you.
acquaintance.
well, you as well, sir.
You can ask him yes or no questions.
Oh, oh, wow, that's a lot of pressure. Okay.
Now, I will say, if you do ask me a yes or no question, I promise if I see fit, I will elaborate. However, everything must begin with a yes or a no.
Maybe Remy, you should go first.
Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, is the All-Mother hurt? No. Not at the moment.
Is the All-Mother in danger?
Why, yes, I would say she is in a bit of danger. At the moment, no. In
Not
the
imminent danger.
not imminent danger. In the foreseeable future. Oh yes, I would think so.
Does Bethar hope to destroy the All-Mother?
I'm afraid you've caught me at an unknowable answer.
Oh, too emotional, I suppose.
It's a good question. I'm afraid I can't give you a yes or a no. And I'm not much one for guessing.
I can appreciate that. It's better than lying.
I agree. Tip sat.
Can we access Bethar through the witches in the Severed Wilds?
Oh, yes, you can. Now, I would advise caution. The witches in the Severed Wilds, as you know, are not so friendly to outsiders, even to their own kind. But yes, you can. And I would advise further caution in accessing Bethar or his abilities. He's not, what should I say? He's not native to our home. He's not from here. He's not from Gillesrian itself.
Well, I don't have any good guesses where he could be from. Does anybody else? I suppose it doesn't matter that much, but...
Are we being targeted by Bethar?
No, but I would encourage you to ask your question again in a different way.
Is Remy being targeted by Bethar?
Yes. And he walks over to Remy and kneels down, one side of his body popping and crackling a little bit as he kneels, as the bones crack.
I keep a hand on Remy's shoulder so he doesn't freak the fuck out.
Fair point.
He is 11.
You must stay safe, young boy. This Bethar is a danger not only to you, but to our All-Mother. Remy just nods.
Can we protect Remy from Bethar? Just us.
He takes a step back. Wheels around with this impressive, agility. Picks up his cane and points it right at your face, Sagafa. And says, "No, not alone. But yes, you can protect the boy."
All right. That's good news.
Was there anything of great importance we failed to discover in our initial investigation of... What's his name?
Drask?
Drask.
Turns to Lishija. Says, No. I couldn't have done a finer job myself. And he bows his head. And you see one side of his face smile, and the other just stay straight with skeletal, the teeth, and this. Obviously, there's no musculature there, it's not moving, but one side is smiling. A genuine smile as well.
I have a dead raven in my sleeve because I thought we had more to do, but it's fine.
Now, Lishija. You've called upon me for help, and I am always happy to assist someone who is so good to me, someone who is a strong advocate of the occult, someone who believes in the benefits that I can provide. Thank you for leaning on me. I hope I can continue to be of service. I wish you the best as you continue, because not only does your success affect the boy, I'm afraid your success affects many, many more, including myself. You see, I have a pact with the All-Mother, a pact of protection. I have a pact of support, as do all of us. All of us, satellite gods, would you say? Each one of us who isn't a natural deity, who was brought around by the belief of people in us. Each of us is allied to support the All-Mother and her clan of dragons who run the natural world. So I am invested in your success. Please call on me should you need it. As far as your initial question about the relationships between Bethar and the other deities, specifically the All-Mother, would you mind asking that again for me?
What is the relationship between Bethar and the All-Mother?
Does Bethar have a relationship with the All-Mother?
Thank you, Sagatha. Looks back at Lishijia. No, he does not. Not yet. But he seeks to create one. He seeks to create a relationship that will drain the All-Mother. You see, Bethar seeks to become the All-Mother, a different breed of All-Mother. But he seeks to become her nonetheless. And with that, I should get going soon.
Will you tell Drosty I said hi if you run into each other wherever you guys hang out?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thanks. I met a god today. Well, two, but
Lishijia, are you well?
I miss home, Kexen. I miss it.
I understand. I understand. More than you might know. I appreciate what you're doing for the boy. He needs you. And maybe he can be there as a bit of home while you're away from your family.
Thank you for your guidance, Kexen.
Of course. He begins to walk away. Ah! I forgot. Pulls out, reaches his non-skeletal hand into his pocket, left pocket of his slacks. Pulls out a coin. And on one side of the coin, on one side of the coin is a skull. On the other side of the coin is the face of a man. And he flips the coin up and catches it mid-air with his skeletal hand. And then he presents it to you, Lishijia. Says, a gift. You may choose which side is yes and which side is no. This coin is nothing special other than to be a reminder that your fate often rests on what you choose your answer to be.
I take the coin in my bare hands.
Moves his skeletal hand back up, tips his hat, turns around, begins to walk away, using his cane as he walks, and without looking back, puts his quote-unquote
Kexen.
regular... Yes.
You look ridiculous. We're a Hanfu.
Next time I'll keep that in mind, Lishigia. Thank you very much. He disappears, and each of you are now back in the bunk space of the Felicity. And I think with that, we'll call our session for today. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for hanging out with us, viewers. I hope you have a wonderful night, wonderful day. Players, thank you. I loved that session. I had so much fun. I've been waiting to bring Kexen out, so
That was so cool.
thank you for giving me the opportunity. Okay, I think with that we'll end stream. Good night, everybody.
Good night.